X TV.
Hey everybody, it's Paul Tosh here with my buddy Mark Queen on the special Planet X Bonaire edition.
X marks the spot right here in Bonaire.
Only here on Planet X.
Only here on Planet X.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the on-air traffic reporter for Seattle's own Como News Radio. Now, every morning and afternoon during drive time hours, I provide the traffic reports in the Como Air Patrol. Now, after many years of working on the air for Como, and after 35,000 flight hours to add, I have to say, I've got the best job on the airways. Now, in addition to my work in the air, my friend and fellow pilot Mark Queen and I came up with an underwater dive plane that we call the Reef Surfer, and it allows for a seriously wild ride underwater. Now, our expedition to Bonaire with Planet X TV crew and our own marketing wizard Greg Witt allowed us to have a true adventure in the Caribbean on the land and underwater.
We're going to see Carlos Costa, world record free diver down there, buddy of ours, help him launch his new free diving school. Oh, the guy's pretty amazing. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to take this thing to the limit.
On this episode, my crew, including Mark Queen and Greg Witt, cover the water sports action on the island, including an amazing scuba dive adventure, an underwater expedition with world-famous freediver Carlos Costa, a look at the sailboarding scene on Bonaire, including the local feature film Children of the Wind, and of course, a wild ride on the Reef Surfer. Now, our walk around Crolendike, the island's main hub, allowed us to take on local scenery, cool people, and Bonaire culture. For Mark and myself, this is just our latest of many trips to the island, which feels, almost like a second home, and we are thrilled to be back with our friends from Planet X TV. Hey, we'll be right back with more action from Bonaire right after this.
Stay with us right here on Planet X.
Welcome to Klein Bonaire, a small uninhabited island off the west coast of the main island of Bonaire. It's 6 kilometers long, approximately only 1,500 total acres. It's extremely flat, rising no more than 2 meters above the sea. World famous as a dive and snorkeling hotspot, it's also the site for our Reef Surfer and Planet X underwater expedition. This is Paul with Planet X. We're going to go to Klein Bonaire and have one of the best dives of your life.
picture frames, they still seen the best times I never had. I never had a lot to say to you. Wish I knew what I do now. This habit I'm working on, I'm trying to break it. Found love in a lost it, just felt that moment escaping. It's not a material, it's nothing that you can see. You're sleeping alone, lying in bed, just wondering if I'm moving along, I'm thinking of you. I hope that you know that you are gold, you are gold. I'm telling you now, 'cause you've never been told. You are gold, you are gold. Somebody's gonna find you. Another day with no one touching you. Oh, touching you the same way you used to be. You used to be a part of everything, but now you sing alone, alone, alone. It's a look in your face, the smile that you wear. Something inside is hurting, but you would never share. You're the one that I don't see anymore. If I got to say what I never got to say, it would be I'm moving along, I'm thinking of you. I hope that you know that you are gold, you are gold. I'm telling you now, 'cause you've never been told. You are gold, you are gold. Somebody's gonna find you. Somebody's gonna find you. Somebody's gonna find you. Oh, I'm moving along, I'm thinking of you. Oh, I want you to know that you are gold, you are gold. I'm telling you now, 'cause you've never been told. You are gold, you are gold. Somebody's gonna find you.
Joining us on the water adventure were some local girls from the island who helped us get a real great perspective on the reef with our reef surfer.
I'ma bring the top down, leave the windows open. I'm feeling so good tonight. Girl, can you just hold this? Look, I'm trying to drive you. I don't wanna hit that. I got a show tonight, and I'm not trying to miss that.
Additionally, world-famous freediver Carlos Coste joined the reef surfer expedition to give us his shot at this new sport. Hey, we'll be right back with a lot more action from Bonaire on Planet X.
Planet X.
From Dive Friends Bonaire, welcome Planet X.
Planet X TV.
Hanging out with Planet X TV, Bonaire, ready to drive, reef surfing on small wall, Carlos Costa.
Today, Carlos Costa, world record freediver, meets reef surfer. And you've got a front row seat on Planet X TV. You were telling me earlier why you wanted to come to Bonaire. What's special about it when it comes to training for freediving?
Bonaire is a very special island in the Caribbean Sea. This island has a very clear and beautiful water with reef. And the depth is easy to find here, near from the shore. You don't need big boat to go far. You only need to swim a little and you find good depth. We have the best logistic of all the region about South Caribbean and South America for free diving. And other reason that it island is in front of my country. I'm almost in Venezuela, and this is good for me too. It's easy to share the places, to go between Caracas and Bonaire is very easy.
It's good to be close to home, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to visit with Carlos Costa in a future Planet X TV special to take a look at the world of freediving and his very important work in ocean conservation.
Planet X TV.
Hi, let's check out this local film, Children of the Wind.
The first windsurfing gear on this island. The fishermen find it on the sea, and we didn't know what it was, where it came from. This is a gift from God.
If I don't have windsurfing, I wouldn't go anywhere.
This sport gives my life peace.
I remember when I was a kid, before the life I had now, everything was falling apart.
There was not much on Bonaire. It was very tough to survive. My father left us, so me, my brother Tonky, moved to my grandparents' house.
Nós estamos tudo vai piscar, buscar o comer.
I started to promote windsurfing among the local guys. They laughed to me and says, okay, where are you gonna get the money from? He says, don't worry, we go fishing.
Elvis and Platoon are incredible source of energy that inspire an whole island to get behind windsurfing.
In the beginning days of freestyle, you went out there and you sailed around. It was like watching grass grow. And then this whole new group of kids came from Bonaire, spinning, rotating, grabbing, everything in the air. A whole new style of sailing and a whole new cast of characters.
They came from somewhere that was far from perfect, and yet they were able to blow away most of the world.
They begin to windsurf before they can even swim.
These guys were just on covers of magazines and they just exploded.
This was their only way out, their only hope.
That day when the guys arrived, there was more people even when the queen came.
Wow! Then I said, Grandma, I can take care of myself.
They threw the rulebook out the window and it opened the door to just an entire new repertoire of moves that no one could have thought of beforehand.
It was like dancing on the water. Kids really inspire each other here, and you see kids from all the way around the world.
Before the freestyle revolution, there weren't hardly any kids. These guys probably saved windsurfing.
June 12, 2011, Bonaire will host the Professional World Cup. It says Bonaire against the world.
The locals, they're all here to support their heroes, the windsurfing heroes.
This is like building a castle into a desert. If one of them wins, it's going to be huge.
Sport has the power to change the world. You empower children, give them a reason to live, and you give them a sense of purpose.
Mira outro vai dentro de show. Vai quando meta por delante, vamos buscar meu coetene.
If you don't have respect, you don't go anywhere.
Sometimes I want to give up, but I say like, who cares? I'm still running this thing.
This is a movement that can really create a whole new future for a whole new generation.
Greg, what was the best thing you've done on Bonaire?
Definitely the deep sea coral dive was awesome. Couldn't beat that, and Jibe City rocks.
Mark, how about you?
I think hanging out with world record freediver Carlos Costa and being able to reef surf with that guy was pretty cool.
We'll be right back here again on Planet X TV.
Only here on Planet X.
Only here on Planet X.